how. Didn't do. Poo. How we doing? Are we there? Are we still there? Are we all there? Right then, so we got Yo from Boss T. We got Richie saying evening gang. Now the gang will likely be smaller tonight because I've took the bold decision, right, to exit from other platforms. So no longer on X with regards to the stream, right, and I'll talk about that in a bit. But X is gone, boys, gone. And Rumble, I forgot. To be fair, I just forgot. So it is YouTube only tonight. But that is the future. That is the future. And even now, right, that we're on YouTube only, I can see some of the benefits of being on YouTube, which is I can see the ranking. On YouTube's trying to go like Twitch-ish, where they use like a ranking system, right? See there that you've got like Richie's number 1. Richie's 1, Boss T's 1, Richie's 2, Mark's 3. Evening, boys and girls, says Ian. So you can start to use some of the YouTube like tools that they've got. Now listen, lads, right? I think this will be us. This might just be us tonight. So don't feel bad, right? Don't feel bad. Don't feel as if you have to talk, because I'm going to explain. This might just be us, because I've came off X. I'm not pushing anything on X anymore. I'm not pushing anything on TikTok. I'm not doing any of those things, right? So this might just be us. And thank you for being here. And hopefully I can give you the laugh, right? But we will talk about stuff. But there's going to be, like, I think it's going to be super quiet. Super quiet. But I'll tell you about a technique, right? Which we have in the project management business, which presents this, right? Presents this. Oh, evening! I'm here while also being attacked by a load of lefties on X. Hey, Chegs. I've not came off X, but anyway, I'm not streaming on X anymore. Not because of lefties, because of X. Anyway, howdy Chegs and Flatliner. Flatliner, thank you for checking in on me and my health this week. Thank you very much, dude. We can be health buddies, actually, I think. Anyway, thank you, boys. Right, thank you. Do appreciate us being here. So there is a kind of a movement that I've got, and when I think about where we could be, as men said, in a year's time, this is the way to do it. So, yes, in the real world, right, I'm a professional. I don't wear a cap, and I have like a comb over, not comb over, parting. Comb over is where you're bald, isn't it? Right? We're cholesterol cousins. We are. Me and Flatliner are both cholesties. Cholesties. Put my cap back on. Flatliner with the cholesties. Cholesties. BCFs. Best cholesties forever. We're both running at 7 on the cholesterol chart. This is right, so in the world of Gen X, right? This is the thing, isn't it? In the middle-aged man world, right? Make fellas great again. We were lads, right? We were lads in the 90s and the 90s. We were, don't forget. We've done some great shit, right? In the Britpop days, right? But now, like, fucking fellas, middle-aged fellas. And now it's about, like, fucking cholesterol. It's not like, how many pills did you have last Saturday? And you're trying to fight, I had 7, I had 8. No, it's, what's your cholesterol? And me and Flatliners, both 7s. So we now have a cholesterol challenge. We have to get our cholesterol down. How wild's that, right? That's what's happened to us. Fucking hell, man. So we need to face into that, boys. And Cat, there's Cat evening. Mine was over 8. Fucking hell, Richie. Fucking Rob. I have returned. Rob's back. So anyway, I have genuinely got like, exciting news. Greg, lad. Late morning, lads. So Greg, this is 7:03 a.m. in New Zealand for Greg. He's got his spanner picture there. How we doing? So anyway, do you want the announcement? There's enough here to do the announcement, right? At 7:03. The announcement is this. Are you ready? Who's ready for the announcement? Egg and chips just in time for JEEZO. One-handed typing for 10 minutes, but I'm quite practiced at surfing with one hand. So, howdy. Well done, everybody. This is the announcement. Flatliner down. I thought you said up. Down. I thought you said up. Where it was a down bit. Down. I thought you said up. Up the cholesterol. So I've got a cholesterol helper. Anyway, here's the news. Right. Here's the news. Is that how do I place this? JEEZO ITS Friday is going to really fold in on itself, right, and become very much about the end of week laughs, chats, and chatting with you, right? It's going to be the pub. This is the table of the pub. Bit of background music and the chatting, right? And I'm going to be much more focused on your comments than I am anything else, right? That's the first thing. Why? Why is because I wanted this to be the show. I wanted it to be a show, right? And I wanted to try to do to give a huge amount of entertainment. So I had content, and I wanted to rattle through the content to give entertainment. And then I've always had the thinking, right, that if I clipped and edited this Friday night, I could make it into like a show to push out to people who didn't watch it. Because when it's a live stream, the only value in a live stream, right, is the fact that I'm here live right now, or anybody is. So it's like live, we're here. So it's like, whoa, howdy Mark's in there. Here, Greg, Rob, Kate, Kat's there. Howdy Kat, how you doing? Rob's there. You too, Greg. Do you mean morning? Evening, Boss T lads. It's live. People don't watch live shows back. You have to be right there to do it, because there's no value when you watch them back. It's not the same. So this is a very much a live thing. I get like being in the pub. If we were all now in a pub, be a table, or you maybe push a couple of tables together, right? Because there's like probably about 8 of us. So you'd push a couple of tables together, right? All the lads would be cats there at the end, right? Thinking, fucking hell, like, whoa, why am I with all these lads? And all the lads are just like having a laugh. That's what this is going to be. It's going to be that. I always thought that I could clip it and edit it to be like a show to push out there. But fucking hell, man. Like, by the time I even start, right, I've had like too much to drink. By the time I end, I'm not making any sense. To try to edit that into something I can like push out to the world, like me, like drunk, talking about nonsense. It's like fucking hell. Like, there's no way I can use that. So the plan was like, well, you know what? I'll have to be like really serious and smart and shit on JEEZO ITS Friday. I'll have to be sober. I'll have to make sure that I do this properly. Get all these stories out. And it's like fucking hell. What the fuck? This ain't Russia, right? Mark's been getting battered on Battlefield. Now that must feel like a proper gang banging on Battlefield, right? Half me to go to pubs because I get so many women flocking around me when I'm trying to enjoy a beer. Chegs, I'd love to know how close you look to Chegs, Scott Chegs. I'd love to know that. What is it? Because Scott, so for what we know, right, Chegs is like an international internet AI celebrity. But he could be like a 16-year-old girl. Do you know what I mean? Like sitting there, like, and this could be like some kind of AI experiment by Chegs. Do you know what I mean? That is totally possible. Like Chegs could be this purple-haired lefty, right, who's doing all of this under some AI banner. Like, who knows? Who knows? I often think how close is Chegs to the Chegs? So anyway, right, I'm sure he'll tell us. He's number 1 now, right? That's what a Chinese bot would do, right? That's what a Chinese bot would do. Battlefield, that's a killer. So my plan is that this will be a genuinely much more of a chat and a laugh, a talking to you and doing this because what I will be doing is a new thing called the Men Said Show, where I'm going to take 5 or 6 or 7-ish or whatever number of the top stories I've got tonight, right? I'm going to take them through tomorrow, and I'm going to do it as a video. I'm going to try make a fun, entertaining, do a flashovers. I do a video. I cringy, right? But I'm going to do a video on it, and that will be the show. And that show I'm going to push out to the world. Probably on a Sunday or a Monday. Now tonight I've got like 14 stories. Howdy, John Ladd's in as well. Right, so I've got like 14 stories ish. Of them, we're going to pick 5 or 6 of them that will go into the Men's Side show. And the Men's Side show is the thing that's going to be like proper thumbnail and tags in description in fucking metadata and all that bollocks that you need to push things out. We're going to do that, hoy that out on YouTube. Tonight, we're going to have a couple of cold ones and chat about some of that shit. And I've got 14 stories of it. And this is what it's going to be, right? This is going to be the hook. So, when I do the Men's Side show, it's going to be about, right then, here, listen, right, everybody, I'll do it, this is like a pretendy start of it, right? I'll try and do this, I'm going to do a bit of acting now, Hey, there's a favour, press like and all that on, I think you press like heart things on YouTube. Need some, I'm just YouTube now, no Rumbles, not on X, you know that, right, so, Gazan. So here we go, this is how I might start doing the Men's Side show. You'll get the gist once I start, right? So imagine transition. Welcome to the Men's Side show. This is the show where we look back at the week that was and we see what did men said. Now the men, they said this on the mensaiding.co.uk website. I'm actually just doing this live. Website where they went onto the main articles and they left their comments, and this is what they said. Imagine that. So do you know when I've got a website now, right? It's shit, but I've got a website. Now on the website, I'm doing like these articles, which they're not really articles. Like articles got loads of words. I'm not using many words. They're more like fat memes. So I'm doing a load of like fat meme. That's memes. I think of fat memes. More like fat memes, right? So, I'm doing fat memes on the website. And then I'm going to take some of those fat memes and I'm going to use them on the Men's Side show. And you lot here, all you, Mark, Flatliner, John, yeah, Chegs, Boss T, Rob's there, Greg, right, you guys, right? If you go onto those articles and you leave comments on the articles, right? If you leave comments there, I will use those anonymously. I will use those in the story. So, this week a big one. Chegs, how much have you been across this? Because I've been off X. Gary Neville is a fucking sausage. So this is the magazine cover as well. Look at this, I've got a fucking magazine cover. I used to do a digital magazine called Digital Car Culture, and I fucking love doing covers. I love doing magazine covers. They're just so fucking fun to do. But then you have to have like 50 pages of content, which was really hard. But I love doing the cover. So I'm enjoying. Now I'm just doing these fake magazine covers for the fake magazine that we have called Men Said. Not magazine. We don't have any more pages than a cover. We've got a cover. And that's it. But for this week, right, we've got fucking Men Said, Make Fellas Great Again. We've got Gary Neville, right? Britain's biggest sausage. And can you remember when Keir Starmer came out? Well, you know, we need to release the sausages. So when I do the video tomorrow, I'm gonna try and like be a comedian, like write like content, and I will bring in Keir Starmer saying release the sausages. But when I go into the Gary Neville story, but if you go on the Gary Neville story on the website, there's a comments section, right? You can go to the comments section, go on that, and then whatever comments you leave, you can just leave them as, doesn't matter if you leave them as guests or as your name. I'll anonymously use them in the show. So when I talk with Gary Neville tomorrow and the Men Said show, I'll use your comments, and that's what's exciting, because it's no longer just me. It's what did men say? This is what men said last week about the stories, and you can all jump in on that thing. right? What do you think of that? I forgot about Release the Sausages. That was so good. Never forget Release the Sausages. Such a good thing. And now, for this, it's just us, right? Having some cold ones, we can have some laughs, have some chats. And this is the thing. So we'll go on Friday. It means that when I do this, I don't have to feel like I kind of like prescribed and under so much pressure to do something. Especially when on the morning I'll check it and say, oh, it's blocked, internationally blocked. So last week's, I put on a what did I do? I showed a video, right, of a Sky Sports collection of like really bad dives, right? Howdy, Cole, captain, my captain. Howdy, Greg, lad. It's like fucking 7:15 AM in New Zealand. Well done for being here, right? So I put on a Sky Sports thing. It was on for 20 seconds. When you look at the analysis, 20 seconds. So therefore, the 2 point something hours that I did is blocked internationally. So Dan, if you're watching, howdy, mate. Never chat you because you're always working this time of night. Howdy, pal. Hope you love you. Dan couldn't watch it. He's like, where is it? And it's like, oh shit, it's blocked. It's just blocked. So that means that these Fridays, it doesn't matter about being blocked. Doesn't matter if people can watch it back or not. We're just going to do it for us. The end of the week, few jars, few cold ones. We will still do the stories when I put them on the second, but we're just going to be us. What do you think of that then? Eh? What do you think? Is that the way to go? I think that's the way to be. I think this is meant to be. I'll have to change some shite, but I'm not going to push out anymore, right? I'm not going to push out. And what I want us to be, right, gang, and us here is like kind of like the core, right? Is we're the WhatsApp crew, really, like we're the WhatsApp boys. We're the WhatsApp boys, right? So we'll get checks on the WhatsApp at some point. So we'll be a beacon, like literally like a flickering flame, right, in the darkness of shit content. And if people want to find us, then they'll find us. That's what they'll do. They'll find us, and they'll be fucking lucky to do so, right? Because we are cool. We are the crew. We are fucking cool. They'll be fucking lucky to find us. I ain't pushing no more. It's us. Less pressure. It is. And you get to be a part of it. So if you go on whichever stories we see are the stories for the show, which I'll do tomorrow, get in there, add comments, and I'll read them out. As long as they're not like really mega bad. I'll still do a couple of the transitions, right? Because I've got what went down. I've got JEEZO Bro, because I do have like a load of shit on Instagram. Because that's the other thing. Instagram is fucking really good, right? Flickering flame in the darkness of shit content is honestly, mate. Right? This is the. I started using an analogy and I forgot about, and I didn't follow through. So where I work, I do a proper work, right? I do a fucking work, right? I do actually work, and people work for me. Can you believe that shit? I'm a senior leader at a place. Like people actually work for me and listen to what I say and do what I tell them. That is mad, isn't it? Let that sink in, boys. But it's true. Yep. And what I do is there's a thing called a double diamond, which means you start off right. Everybody always does this. You start off with a small thing. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? Then you try to do everything, and off you go. You try to capture everything. You try to drag everything in, and then you get out, and you're like, fucking hell, this is wild. All of this is nonsense. So you come back into what's important. And I think we've done the first diamond of that. So we push stuff out on X. We've done stuff on YouTube, TikTok, whatever. But at the end of it, it comes back to the WhatsApp boys. We're the WhatsApp boys. We're the WhatsApp boys and cat. We're the WhatsApp boys. We're the WhatsApp boys and cat. So we're back. We're knitted back in, right? We've got our little tight little like thing going on, and then the right people find us. Aye, in the darkness of shit content. It's gonna be us. So I've still got transitions, don't we? Still got transitions. Still doing all that shit. But it's going to be much looser. Much more loosey-goosey. And this is... those sound like lyrics to a D&B tune. They're actually lyrics to a Disney movie called some unicorn thing. And they're called the something boys. Pool Boys. Thelma the Unicorn. I've got a little girl, right? So I'm right in with like kid culture. So I love doing these, man. I love doing these magazine covers. But what we've got here, we've got Gary Neville, Britain's biggest sausage. 500,000 to do what? When you see that, when you see what somebody's been paid £500,000 to do, you're fucking, honest to God, man. Diddy is in Dicks for 4 years, free beer scenario, all that kind of shit. So here we go, free beer scenario, right? So I've still got content, we're still going to run through shit. We're just going to be more like flexible and free with it. So in California, there was a beer truck that was like rolling along in a, it had an incident. It crashed, and the truck was kind of fine, right? But the back spilled out, and beer in cans and kegs spilled everywhere, absolutely everywhere across the motorway, and it was shut for like 4 or 5 hours. They had to sweep it all up. And I thought, like, you know what? Here's one of these fat memes, right? I thought, fucking hell, if I was there, like, I'm stuck for 5 hours. Maybe I would just like think, ah, fuck, I'll just go and have a beer. You could just go up to the side of the road. Right, what happens if I press that? You just go up to the side of the road, like on the barrier, and then just like pick up like 3 beers from the floor. Is that not like fucking really cool? Like, and I thought, well, what if, right? What if you're sitting there at the side of the road and you're drinking like these 3 floor beers, like just watch everything happening. Like people are like screaming, and the police are there, ambulances are there. You're just sitting at the side of the road, just like, fucking get in, sinking beers as many as you want, and they're cold. Like they're rolling around on the cold road. You can imagine how cold a cold beer is, of rolling around on a wet, cold road. I feel as if that feels like that's a perfect beer. I do love a beer. I stopped drinking beers because of how many beers I was drinking. I went to whiskey as a fucking here, Mark. I went to whiskey as a healthy alternative. I would, honest to God, right? Oh, dude, I don't have it anymore because I don't have the channel. But I started streaming like in 2020, like year 1 of COVID, right? And I remember fucking being, and I would do driving games. So I've got like I think I've showed it before. I've got like a driving simulator, like a seat, steering wheel, like VR screen and all that shit. Well, during COVID one, right, I was fucking right in on it, and that's when I started streaming. And I used to have like big streams, like people, like a lot of people would follow because I'm doing this thing. And mate, I would sync. There was times where I'd sync, and you're gonna see bullshit. And this is honest to God, this is not bullshit. I would have 15, 16, maybe it's more cans of Stella when Stella was 5.2, and I would stream. And I'm not joking. I mean, I can drink a lot of whiskey. I really can. I'm going to be talking about drinking whiskey later, right? But I would have like 16 cans of Stella Artois at 5.2%, and I'd be fucking streaming. And I'd stream like to 2 or 3 a.m. It was fucking lockdown. I didn't even know what was happening. And there's a few times where you get fucking, that's wild, right? Fucking wild. So that's wife beater it is, mate. So I started drinking whiskey to be healthy, dude. I started drinking whiskey to be good. Oh, half a bottle of whiskey is not as bad as 16 cans of Stella. I used to be bad, man. I used to be a bad man. So when I see it, I would sit at the side of the road and drink fucking floor beer. I mean it. I definitely would. The only thing that would be better is if he's sitting there and you hear and there's a truck And when trucks like hit the clamps and they judder, and they slide and it bursts open, and out the back, what would you have? So you're sitting on the side of the road. This is the question, right? I'll use this one for Men Said Show, and you can tell me now, but you can get in on the clip. This is the scenario. A beer wagon has collapsed. You're sitting on the side of the road, right, and you're drinking beer. Another truck comes up behind, hits the brakes, tips, spills open, right? What is it that you want to open out the back of that truck? What do you want to get spilled out across next to your beers? Richie, I stopped putting ice in my malt for health reasons. Ice is bad, dude. So you tell me now. Or you find the clip. Yeah, sorry, not the clip. You find the article on the website, mensaidinc.co.uk. Go there, find the free beer article. Go to the comments. You write down what would you want on there, and then tomorrow when I do the show, I'll read it out. That's the exciting thing about this. That's how this is going to be really, really good, because people will start to think, like, fuck it, if they see the show, it'll only be a few people. But think, well, I can contribute my anonymous answers to your stupid shenanigans by going to your website or going to the live stream, and this becomes a fucking thing, isn't it? Becomes a universe. This becomes like Marvel level shit. Guinness. So Richie's sitting there with beer and then a Guinness truck. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you my answer on the fat meme. I said that would be amazing, right? If like a sex dolls truck rolled up, and I'd grab one and I'd get it to accompany me. Now, in doing this, right, in sex dolls news, right? In sex dolls news, can it be a truck full of big titty women? But there you go, Mark. This is what I'm saying, right? Like sex dolls, it could be. Otherwise, you're on about some kind of like illegal immigration thing going on. Can you remember them people were trucked in an ice truck, and then they got left there, and like 30 of them died. Or like fat Latinas, right? That's not what they were. So what I'm saying is a sex doll truck. This is what it says. I think I'd grab one, sit there, have a beer with me sex doll. In sex doll news, right? When I did a sex doll AI fat meme. When was that? A couple of weeks back, right? The show started now, Greg. Right, but this is not a show anymore. No, this is not a show. The show is. I'm going to do that for Monday. Right, the show is Monday. This is pub chat. This is the boys. This is WhatsApp boys and others with pub chat. Now, if you are watching on YouTube, I have no idea if you are. If you are watching, please like, please subscribe, and please chat. Honestly, we're good. Kat, are you still there? And Boss T, what's Kaz doing now that I'm not on X? Is she watching? Have you got this on the big telly? So anyway, fucking hell, right? Sex doll news. So I found looking not full discovery, but I tried to find a picture of a sex doll, and I was trying to think, what's that company called? Who done those AI ones that I done a fat meme on the other week? I couldn't remember what they're called. So I just typed in sex dolls in Google, right? And fucking hell, the sex dolls company came up, and they're so cheap. I mean, like, they're super accessible, right? So like there's some like the really hot sex dolls for 600 quid. 600 quid. Like really, as in like fucking whoa. I could, that's like put one in the garage. Do you know what I mean? Like behind me, I've got a set of like spare tires and alloys for my car. Maybe nick one under behind there, right? 600 quid is totally accessible for like a proper hot sex doll. They get the wild costs. So anyway, that is it. High def, just so I can smell the booze. Kaz is with Tiger today. So yeah, listen. If you've got views on what you would want a truck to pull up on, right? My enthusiasm for sex dolls is honourable. If you've got views on this, go to the website mensetting.co.uk. I'll start putting a link somewhere. I'll do that to make this like more like sweet. And leave a comment in. What truck would you want, and what's your thoughts on the sex dolls? I've got some more sex doll news. That's not the only sex dolls news I've got this week. Actually, I've got more. There's more sex doll news this week. I got one from Wish, and when it arrived, it was the size of a Barbie. Perfect fit. Mine's got to be same. Oh, Fox. Blade Runner was set in 2019. Kind of disappointed by sex robots. The fucking they're not as good as they were going to be. Fox, what? Sam Fox. Sam Fox? I thought you meant Megan. Sam Fox. That is wild. Sam Fox was like the queen of the Bush. The Bush page 3 pages, not the Bush. Like that, I wrote that down, right? This is the other thing as well, actually. For the Men Said show, when we do the stories, what you're gonna see is there's gonna be stories of like the news. So Gary Neville's a fucking massive sausage, right? There's gonna be some like dark stuff, like and real life stuff, which I'm gonna talk about alcoholism. Believe it or not, right? But then there's gonna be more practical stuff. Right, like proper more practical things. The big practical story I've got is, what do you do, right, if you have a massive gigantic shit in the bog and it won't flush? I've got that as a story. We're going to talk about that, like more practical. But one of the things I've wrote down is definitely to like more nostalgia. I'll maybe do like a nostalgia story. Is bush porn. When I was a kid, I think people look back at bush porn as being like fable and myth, and it wasn't. You genuinely, in the 90s, in the early 90s, late 80s, you would definitely find like page 3 and porn magazines in bushes. You fucking definitely did that. That was definitely a thing. Like, I'm going to talk about it. My one can't be I'll get a friend for 2. It existed. It totally existed. Totally. Aye, Sam Fox is a lesbian now, isn't she? I think when you said Fox, I thought, well, Megan Fox. So, what we're doing? So, what was that one, right? What was that? What was that fucking story we talking about? Oh, free beer. This one's fucking mental, right? Bald to the head. This happened in fuck knows, I can't remember now. Oh man, shit. I'll wrote it down. Fat meme. I do get the details from me fat memes. Right, don't worry. Go on, fat meme. Oh, 2 comments. Look, we got. You can't read it. 2 comments. Where was it? Don't I see where it was? But what happened was, right, this dude. Anyway, this dude here. I'll come back. Fuck, I can't forward. Bald the head. There was a dude found right this week in his bed, like at home in his bed, with a crossbow bolt all the way through his skull, through to the nape of his neck. Like all the way through, right? And he was lying there. He couldn't move. He couldn't do fuck all. Like, the whole thing. Like, family made the alarm. He hasn't been seen. They broke in, and he's just fucking lying there. He could move his eyes, but he couldn't move his head, right? And he hadn't had anything to eat or drink for 2 days. Just fucking stuck. So they managed to get him out. Fortunately, right, the crossbow bolt was like carbon fibre, so they could do like MRI scans. I imagine if it was any other material, then it would trigger off vibrations, right? So they couldn't do that. So they looked at it and thought, oh, we can get this out. So they worked out how they could get it out. But they reckon like a millimetre any other way, he would have been dead. And this is like a real true story. And but when they brought him in, he was talking, but he was talking in total gibberish, because obviously his brain was fucking scrambled because it had a fucking arrow all the way through it. Like, how absolute wild is that? How wild is it? Fucking. So, like, how did that happen? Now, it was like a keen crossbow. So, I think it might have been a suicide attempt. But now else has been said. But that is one of my fat memes. This one's quite tragic. Mental bolt business. So this is the thing, right? So what we'll do is, when we get the 5 or 6 top stories to take into the Men's Said Show tomorrow, I'm going to put your logo on the corner called the Men's Said Show, and you can go in there and you can talk and comment anonymously. What do you think about that thing? And I'll read it out in the show. What do you think? That's an idea? Is that not cool? I think that's really cool. I send everything on the website, push stuff out on YouTube, and then everywhere else will just receive the fruits of what we do, right? But just keep it like this. Bushwankers. Total bushwank. But bushes did have porn in all the time. Like all the time. Because Ian, like, it's more about it's all about the others. It's all about us, and about us having a laugh. And I want this to feel like a bit of a pub style, especially over the winter. So I hope you feel like it. I hope you can, if you do drink, I hope you get a drink and sit down and we can just have a bit of a fucking laugh together and chat about some of the shit that I find online. And not like super serious, right? X is like so fucking depressing, man. It's just it's not, it's either right. It's either really depressing by the stories or the people. Like, no one on there is having a good time on X. Nobody's having a good time on X. I'll tell you that now. So it's like, fucking hell. Like, whoa. I need some, like, I need something better than that. And I think that's probably the best description. I'll write that down. That's probably a good clip. Nobody is having a good time on X. Now, later on, I'll do JEEZO Bro. And all of JEEZO Bro stuff is on Instagram. And on Instagram, everybody's having a good time. That's the difference in the algorithms. Like, I've got on Instagram, I find just like nice things. And even if the activity of scrolling is always bad, I'd rather scroll good things than bad things. And honest to God, on Instagram, it's like just like fun, wild fun, weird fun. X is just like fucking hell. Just like, I jumped on X the other day and witnessed about 5 murders and deaths in about 10 minutes. Honest to God, for a site with that much porn, X is surprisingly dour. X is good for you. Oh yeah, I tell you what though, this is the thing, Chegs, right? Oh, if you're trying to find an attractive opinion, if you're trying to Ian, mate, honest to God, I know I could do numbers if I set up a new account on X and I called it I put a Union Jack on and I called it the Common Sense Party. As if I've just plucked that out. Right? I've got an account called Common Sense Party, and I just went in like fucking about lefties. The numbers will be mental. Like, it's all about that. And Chegs, you're unique because you take the darkness of what's going on and then you create like fun and laughter out of it, right? And then that like really like connects. So you do something quite unique. That's why it works well. Do you know what I mean? Because you take something absurd and you change it into something that people get behind and have a laugh with. It's like you're doing like an hello, right? That's what you're doing. Chegs is the modern hello. That's exactly what it is. Taking this absurdity and spinning it and putting it out as fun, right? And you do it on. So X for you, mate. It's fucking perfect, Chegs. Fucking Chegs, the UK hello is perfect for that, right? Did you not enjoy my analysis of England and Wales suicide? Did I read that? There's two things I've read on X. I was like, fucking hell, I need to see this. The guy who does the Jegs, you'll know this lad. No, you might actually. The lad who does the patents about the Patriots. He's doing like Ant Middleton one, Rupert Law. I think he's doing like Tommy Robinson. He replied to one of my things. I flatly you did as well, but I'm pissed now and I can't fucking remember. I'll have to come back to that. You'll have to tag us in. I'll come back. Right. The death of Jacob Cockle. Have you seen this? It's off out a while ago, right? The death of Jacob Cockle. So he's like a UK adventurer and like YouTuber. And there was this like spiral whirlpool event happening in Cornwall, so in the UK, which was like super rare, like mega rare. So Jacob Cockle went along, got his pal to come to film him, jumped in with a wetsuit and a horse's head, and fucking drowned off it because like it wasn't to be fucked around with. It wasn't like a fun thing. I got this off Creepy Org. Let's see if I can show you it. This is like literally his fucking last moments. This is real. This is not AI. This is a real whirlpool in Cornwall, and he jumped in for like a laugh to do like a video of it because he's an adventurer, and he got dragged. It doesn't show you. He gets dragged down though, and he dies. He dies like seconds after this. Like what the fuck? It's fucking hell. What a pointless reason to die. Like fucking hell, what's that? So. If you're watching and you're not chatting, that's cool. Please give us a subscribe. That'd be really good, right? Because this is the start of the Men Said Show. This is the warm up to tomorrow when I do the show. I don't know whether that is that a Men Said Show one. It is creepy, mate. Right? He can't swim with you. He can't really. I don't think he can. I don't think he can swim with you. It was a pop like phenomena. If you're watching, please subscribe. Please chat. Get in on the chat. We're always looking for good folk. Hit the like buttons and all that, and get over to Men Said Inc. and leave a comment on the story, and I'll read it out tomorrow on the Men Said Show. Can't part there, mate. It is wild though, isn't it? Like he fucking went in with a fucking horse's head on. And he's making horses noises. He thinks this is a joke. He kind of believes he's better than he is. It finishes before it drags him down, but it drags him down. Fucking wild. Absolutely fucking wild. Right then, no more long face. So, nobody is having a good time on X. That's a good. Chegs is. He's the king of the X. Nobody else is. Right, I'm going to go for a break. And this break is Yompers. So, on the image, if I go back, this image, right, which is Least the Sausages, Gary Neville, Britain's biggest sausage. I'm sure you know what Gary Neville said, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a break, and this break's going to be Yompers. And for Yompers, I talked about Gary Neville and how fucking out of touch he is. Eve it is. Hope you enjoy it. Be back in like 3 minutes with a new drink and an empty bladder. Love yous. Howdy Yompers. I'm up to 15 kilo on my back now. It is starting to feel heavy, I'll be honest. It's starting to feel like it digs into the shoulders a bit, and I'm getting more out of breath doing it, which is, I guess that's a good thing. And even holding this camera up in front of us, fucking hell, that's taking effort. I'll switch handaroonies. So, what's this about? This one's about Gary Neville. He's posted a video saying,
following the terrorist attack on the Manchester synagogue. He's came out and kind of blamed middle-aged white men for the division in this country, and that nobody was putting flags up over the last 15 or 20 years, so why now? And I want to try and be as neutral and as fair as possible, but he's way off. He's way off. He seems to be, with that, I think he's trying to tag everybody as what they do on the left, right? Racist, fascist, Nazis, nah. Well, that's shite, that doesn't mean anything anymore. Those words don't mean anything anymore. People now are uniting behind their flag, not because of racism, it's because over that 15 or 20 years, right, the country has changed so much. We don't seem to kind of like look after our most vulnerable. We don't seem to have any values. We have no leadership. The UK, which was once great, right, is now fucking just full of wet wipes. In the media, in Parliament, in business. And since COVID, it's been exposed. We've seen how everybody works in lockstep and how the left are absolute lunatics. And when I say the left, not the kind of moderate left, it's the extreme lefties have really kind of hijacked the whole thing. Now, as a middle-aged white man, I guess I can talk about it. I am angry. It's not because of like immigration and all that. It's because like there's just a sense of weakness and unfairness, especially against like white men. From my perspective, that's why I'm doing like make fellas great again. Because if you're a man, it's seen as automatic, misogynist. If you just like anything that men like, toxic masculinity. If you're white, you're automatically racist, fascist, Nazi. Hey, it's like fucking hell. And we're sick of it. All this has been exposed. All their plans and how the media and everybody operates, exposed through COVID. So we know it now. We get to see it and everybody's awake. And people are putting the flags up, in my opinion. Right, I'm sure there's some bad apples, without a doubt. Always is. But in my opinion, people are putting it up because they're sick of the country. Not because of like immigration and stuff like that. They're sick of the country. They're sick of how we're being treated. And a lot of that comes down to like the two-tier approach. All of our systems are built on a two-tier system. And bullshit, anybody who says otherwise, you see it all the time. In every aspect of life, you see it. Whether it's about getting fucking a dentist, you'll not get one. Nah, you'll not get one. Housing, the law, judiciary, it's all built on two-tier. That's not the fault of anybody other than the leadership. It's their fault. And I believe people are uniting behind the flag is to do that, is to unite. But Gary does say at the end, it's not about the left and the right, which we need to become more neutral. And I do appreciate that. I do think that extreme left have hijacked the left and extreme right have hijacked the right. What I do think is that Gary's words blaming division in this country on middle-aged white men is fucking horrendous. He's an absolute fucking sausage, that bloke. He's really, really out of touch with everything. So, that's Yompers. What do you think? Am I out of touch? Is there anything I've said that's right? I don't know. But I'm just disappointed. He does finish off being right, saying it's not about the left or the right, we need to come together. I agree. But you don't come together by condemning middle-aged white men. Fucking sausage.
Absolute fucking sausage. What do you think, right, of Yompers? So Yompers, right, is I like Yomping. Is Rob still there? I don't know if Rob's still there. So me and Rob are the Yompers. Right, hopefully Rob's still kicking about, right? He's out in New York City. So I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what time it is, but he's out in New York. But we're the Yompers. Yomping or rucking, right, is fucking great. Boss T, you go out on a big march, but without the weight, but you're in high heat. It's like kind of, that's the difference, isn't it? It's different when you're in big heat. But Yomping, like, I used to run every day. Is Kat still there? If Kat's still there, right, I used to do a thing called Mark Marcothon in December every year, which is a Scottish thing where you have to run like 10k every day all the way through December. And like, you got ice and all that kind of shit, right? It's like horrible. Like snow and all that shit. It's horrible, right? But I just got sick of fucking running. And like when you run, you have to have like music. Do you know what I mean? When you yomp, you can either have a podcast on and listen to a fucking thing, or just like be with your thoughts and listen to your brain, right? Rob is here. I'm here. I killed a hornet, but I'm well. Good, well done on that rib the warrior. Good oh. Greg's got his face back on YouTube. Good oh. So yomping or rucking, right? It's so good. So because you can listen to a podcast, you get on for a march with some weight. Like you go for distance, you go for pace, you go for weight, and like it's fucking great for you. Like I think yomping and rucking is going to be a big fucking exercise thing. Or I want to do it, and whilst you're out there, you're thinking you can do a video. So I'm doing thought. I've done the Gary Neville one. I did the one about universities last week and how shit universities are. But Yomp is definitely going to be one of the things that we do, right? One man bitch moan campaign was successful. Is that me? Me have gone out, or is that him? So, right, check this fucking out. Fucking hell, JEEZO. This, right? I tell you what, if you want to make big money, actually, before I got this, what is the biggest money you can make for the least amount of activity and value? Because you will not believe, honest to God, right? You will not believe how much money went into doing such a fucking small thing that I'm going to show you. But this is England or Great Britain, and like this type of shit does happen, and it is fucking wild. This is wild. Anyway, it's this. So in the UK, right, we have like Starmer wants us all to have digital ID. Chegs, get over the digital ID stuff, right? You need to be on it. You need to really push back on digital ID. Starmer wants digital ID, right? He wants everybody to be fucking digitally ID'd. He wants us all connected on a single fucking thing, so you can just press a button and say, no, don't like you. Oh, what? You don't like Labour? Press a button and fucking dehumaned. Like, just get zapped. Zzz, zzz. Like, your phone just starts giving off like, zzz. Like, Starmer's just like, no, you've pressed Starmer. Fucking dickhead. Anyway. There's a thing called gov.uk. If you want it's the government's website, right? It's a government's website. So I don't know, digital ID is meant to make everything easy because it brings all of your government shit together. I've never used any government shit ever, other than once a year, but twice a year, right? I get a letter saying, oh, you better update your tax for your car. I'll go on gov.uk and I've got a trike do the same, right? And that's it, right? Fucking that's it. I didn't need any Brit card, need digital ID. Didn't need that to do what? To do that? Oh, it keeps all your medical data together. Where the fuck have my doctors got that? Why the fuck would I want that? They're trying to sell it, right? Brit card. They're trying to sell it, right? Because it's somehow mythically it's going to be like a silver bullet to the immigrant problem, right? It's not. Anyway, I'm really going off piste, but that's fine because on JEEZO It's Friday from now on it's the pub adventure and it's only us and I can just go off piste. It doesn't matter. I'm not trying to I can't clip this into a show anymore. I'm doing the show tomorrow. Remember, so I'm pissed now. Anyway, gov.uk. Right, oh, they didn't like that white on black. They didn't like that white on black logo that they had up there because that shit didn't like that. They wanted to fucking rebrand. Right, they wanted to be more like friendly. They wanted to be more approachable. So they hired a company to come in and do a rebrand of gov.uk. And after 1 year, right, 1 year. And the cost of 500, it was actually £532,000. 32, 35,000. It was over 500,000. They came up with that, which is a different colour background. And the dot goes from the bottom to the middle, and they charged over £500,000 for that rebrand. Now, on X, that's posted on X. You can go and see it on X. And on X, there's a community note. So that's like, no, we didn't just move a dot up. Like, you go on and it's some fucking dickhead is trying to fucking support it. Some arsehole, right, is trying to justify turning the background blue and moving the dot up a little bit. For £500,000 for that. They try to justify it. So it's a community note. So you click the community note, right, and it's like, oh, here's the article about what they did. And what they did is I get what they did. There's a thing, right, where when you're paying for a job to be done, you're not paying for the 30 minutes to do the job. You're paying for the 30 years to learn how to do the 30 minutes. Do you get that? Does that make sense? Right? It's like a plumber. You could have a pipe knocking, right? Or your car. Your car could be fucking doing whatever. And it takes something to do with it. 30 minutes it's done. And they say, oh, it's like £300. It's like, what? That took you 30 minutes? It's not the 30 minutes. It's the 30 years that took you to learn how to do the 30 minutes. So I do get that. But, like, a fucking snail, like accidentally sliming across your iPad could do that brand in probably 15 minutes. It takes a snail a while, right? But it would take a snail 15 minutes to crawl across an iPad to come up with that logo. That is not the same as the 30 minutes, 30 years thing I've just been talking about. They charged £500,000. When you click on the community note, right, they see like, yeah, well, we had to do like user research. We had to do like tests with the public. We had to do all that, and yeah, and they try to just like actually with the staff that we used, this was actually really cheap. Do you know what, right? In the UK, right? In the UK, Chegs, this is one of you to bank this as fact. Anybody wants to do banking facts, bank this one as fact. This is a fucking really wild fact that I've started using all the time when I see how much stuff costs. Chegs, think about this. Do this one. The average UK adult, right, so born in Britain, grows up in Britain, works in Britain, dies in Britain. The average Brit, right, contributes £274,000 in their life to tax. Right, like income tax, not VAT, income tax. £274,000 is what the average Brit gives to the taxman in their whole entire life. So every time you're working and you're getting taxed, you look at your fucking tax. How much have I paid tax? Tax. Your whole life, £274,000. The government, right, spent 2 lives worth of tax to change the background from black to blue and move the dot up a bit. Fucking hell. That's it. 2 entire lives of British people. 2 whole lives of British people it took to turn that background blue and push that dot up. How fucking mad is that? Is anybody still there? If you're not there, it's alright, you know. Because I can just finish at any time and go and get like a pizza. Of course, this is not the show anymore. The show is tomorrow. I feel this is like one of the proper stories for the show. I think like for the show, it's got to be Gary Neville sausage gov.uk. That's 2. I don't know whether have I done the toilet one yet. I don't think so. Not done the toilet yet, have I? If I done the toilet one's the best one. Oh no! I've got the toilet one to do. Still, oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys, you're still here. Everybody's still there, thank you. Sorry. Sometimes, because this is the other thing, right? If I'm just by myself, I'll just bounce now. Because this is not the show. The show is going to be tomorrow. This is show prep, lads. Right? Show prep. I'm going to talk you through the stories. Then tomorrow, I'm going to reflect and try and create a fucking cool thing. That's what I'm going to do. And you know what? It just takes off fucking hell. Can I be honest with you? It just takes off so much pressure of this. Because it's not, because then it's genuinely not about the numbers. It's just about us. I think it's just us, which is like fucking hell. Thank you. It's it is so much better. I just feel like I feel like a weight off. And then tomorrow I'll do the show, and then the show will be whatever it is. But like, it's just the boys. It's just the boys. That's nice. So boys. Fucking that's mad, isn't it? Two British humans lived their entire life, their entire fucking life. Imagine, right? You've been if you're in your 80s now, you'd have born in. If you're 80 today, right? Then in Britain, and so this means something actually, because I've been in my dad's been in the hospital for a heart attack last 2 weeks. Got out today. Well done, Dad. He's out. In the ward, like there's like old people in there. Do you know what I mean? Like there's people like fucked with the hearts and that. I see an 80-year-old fella. So it was an 80-year-old fella in actually last night. I helped him get up and that. He's at 80. He's at the end of his life. Like this. Do you know what I mean? You're just like trying to be comfortable, aren't you? At that age, heart condition at 80, you're just trying to be comfortable till death. Really, that sounds really fucking shit. But what else is there? Like, he's spent his whole life. So he'll have been born in 25. He'll have been born at the end of the Second World War, 1945. If you were born in 1945, right? So October 1945, you were born. The Second World War is just about to end. You're born. You've got a life ahead of you. That entire life till now, till you're in that hospital with a heart attack. All of the tax you paid, all that tax that you paid, the whole lifetime from World War II, being born to now being in hospital with a heart attack, right? Your whole life, you and your best pal, right? You paid to get that fucking government.co.uk change from black to blue. How fucking mad is that? Like, perspective. Is that not the definition of perspective? Like, fuck. Like, honest to God, I think that's a video of that. Am I stupid, or am I just like, I can't believe £500,000 went on changing that? That's like two old men in hospital now. Their entire contribution to the government and the country, their whole lives, paid to do a logo from black to blue. I don't know if I'm over fucking seeing it. I'm just like, I am fucking shocked. I'm shocked at that fucking thing. Absolute mad. Oh, Gary Neville's a sausage. We've done that one. 3D home printing. Now, this man, like, fuck. I want to rattle through a few of these actually. Unless you think this is is this the right speed? Because I do have JEEZO Bro, and I've like 50 clips to cover as well. So it depends. You tell me actually, mate. This is the point. You tell me. Do you like talking about these stories and being a bit like longer in the tooth, or would you like to rattle through some mad clips? You tell me, and I'll do what you want. Right? Innit? I'll do this story while you decide. So who's talking there? We've got Boss T, Ian, Greg's chatting, Rob's there still, John's there, Mark's there. Lads, what would you rather? Would you rather, and like, be honest? Honest to God, I am not, honestly, the show, I'm doing the show as a show. So, as a live, this is just a chat with the boys. Would you prefer to dive into these stories, right? Or would you prefer to go through fucking mad clips? Because I've got loads of mad clips lined up as well. But I'm push on. So I'll do this one while you let me know, right? 3D home printing by a robotic spider, and guess what? Here, Greg. 2 companies in Australia invented the 3D home printing spider robot, right? In the same month. Like, what the fuck is Australia doing? What are they on about? Nobody anywhere in the world is doing it. Then suddenly, 2 companies in Australia in the same month release a robotic home printing 3D house fucking spider. These can build houses one a day. 24 hours. They can crank out a house 24 hours. Like just by walking around and 3D printing it. And what's the wildest is like they're saying like, oh well, we'll take them to Mars, and in Mars, that's how we're going to build Mars like houses and stations, by taking these fucking 3D printing spider robots to Mars. Like, when did fucking hell, man? How does things get so fast? When I was a kid, 80s, say 90s as well, right? Can they build sex bots? I tell you what, that's the only fucking tech I'm interested in. Fuck your fucking 3D house building spider bot. When's this fucking cheap sex bot AI girls coming? Chinese ones? That is literally, do you know what, Busty? That is literally the only technology I'm rooting for. I'm scared of everything else, but I'm rooting for that. I'm fucking rooting for them ones. But when I was a kid, I thought that virtual reality would never happen. It was like really. I thought like aliens. I'm expecting aliens like next week. Robots. iRobot. Will Smith thing. That was when iRobot came out. It was a not in my lifetime thing, even though it's my 30s. It was a not my lifetime. I don't have to deal with that. Now it's like fucking hell. Like that's like, when's that? Like, is that in the Argos catalogue next year? 2026 Argos catalogue, and we've got to pick out our best fucking made bot. And that is so close. This level of fast sci-fi shit is mad. I cannot believe it. I cannot fucking believe how fucking mad science is. I wish I could send super chats. I've heard that before. I don't know what the fuck that means. Us men need better sex toys. Women are spoiled for choice. Hola. Late to your party, Kaz. Oh, I think Kaz has got all of Boss T's phone. Yeah, lads, FYI. Right, Kaz has access to Boss T's phone. She's like fucking good with it, right? She's good with it. But just FYI. Just, you should know that. Right? You should know that. Kaz has got access to Boss T's phone. Boss T lets her, so it's all good. Kaz is using my phone. I'm on the laptop. See that, lads? So just FYI. Right? Kaz has got Boss T's phone. Right? Not that's bad. But FYI. Maybe Kaz has been here all this time. Oh yeah, check this one out. So, this is a good one for the UK boys. By UK boys, I'm going to see Boss T, probably Mark, because Mark's my age. Ian X UK. Somebody's put this Trump and Epstein statue in the Capitol, and they're doing this kind of like Morecambe and Wise shit. I just thought it was wild. Jegs to say I bet Boss T made sure. Do you know what it is? Boss T and Kaz are kind of like the most like legit of legit. It's like the Boss T and Kaz are kind of like the Disney of couples. Like when I've been seeing, I've been like joking really, because like they're both like the super in like leveled. Like it's not how we roll, Chegs. It's not how we roll, Chegs. You know what? It ain't how we roll. But Boss T and Kaz, I feel as if like they're kind of like the Disneys of shit. Anyway, Trump and Epstein. That connection ain't gone away. There's a statue being put out, but it's the Morecambe and Wise level of shit. I just felt fucking it's mad. This one, Halloween nasty. Right. This is a little bit like America. Do you know what? This is how it fucking feels, right? This is how it feels to be in the UK. Take the piss out of the UK for being like fucking Orwellian. Have a bit of this. So this dude, right? This lad out in. Let me just click on the thing. Let me just click on my fat meme. A fat meme is because I only put I put 3 lines in. That's what I do on mine. So this fella in Kentucky, he's put his Halloween decorations up early, and he's looked at the approach of putting. He's put fake bodies, right, in body bags, and he's put like the locals' names on them, like the mayor and the district attorney and all that kind of shit, and the police have grabbed him and they've arrested him because they're not happy about like how all that is. Fat meme, not that good. Bit, I think I might have been thinking like free speech there. Cars would have been shocked if she saw the food truck and I would chat the other day. Like lads, like the other day, right? I tell you what I've seen, right, on Instagram. I've seen loads and loads and loads of these new videos of lads having WhatsApp chats together, and like where there's a fella who like runs a WhatsApp group, and he's like, yeah, fucking hell, this lad's done this, he's fucking out of order now. Not because of what he said, but because he hasn't said anything. Right? Like these WhatsApp groups, and like we've got one called the Nasties, and the Nasties. Every message deletes after 24 hours, right? So I guess like fucking the Nasties. I'm giving away our secrets here, boys. I'm putting our secrets out there, like lads. So we've got one called the Nasties, and then I'm not going to call anyone out, don't we? I'm not going to make reference to anything specific, so don't we? In the Nasties, we'll be getting some like fucking wild shit, and you're like, fucking, that's fucking mad. Fucking mad. And then after 24 hours it disappears. But this last week it was dominated by like how to cut the crispiest chip in like how to grow cinnamon and some shit. I was like, what the fuck's happening here? The Nasties. Oh, yeah, take that to the general chat. Take that to the generals, boys. Gotta take that to the generals. I fucking crinkle crunch fucking chips and other stuff like that. Nah, that's not for the Nasties, lads. Not for the Nasties. Anyway, this dude at America got arrested for doing that. I feel as if like free speech lost a little bit there in America. Oh, in new fresh sex dolls chat. I'll tell you what, we'll do another break. And then we'll go into JEEZO Bro because I've got some like good clips. But get in on the website, right? Get on the website and leave as many comments as you can about the stories, because I'm going to take 5 or 6 of them into the show, the Men Said show. I'm going to record that tomorrow, and I'm going to say, I said this, but the men said that, and I'll just use anonymous comments of what you've said. We'll do Gary Neville. We'll do. Have we done the toilet yet? How to flush a toilet? Done that one yet? Don't think so. What are the ones what do I see? Right, gov.uk, free beer, gov.uk, free beer, Gary Neville. There's a toilet one and something else, lads. So get in on the website, mensaidinc.co.uk. Find those stories, write your comments, and I'll take those comments. I've commented on the toilet flush. The toilet one's the best one. We'll go straight to the toilet, right? Let me go straight to the toilet one, because I think this is the best one, lads. This is the best one. Oh, that's a good one. Diddy is in Diddy's been sent to jail for 4 years, right? And he's going to spend his time in a place called Dick's. What the fuck? That's wild. There's a new pub. Greg's have launched a pub. Chegs, you still there? This is the one, right? So we'll do this one. We'll have a break, then we'll do JEEZO Bro, right? Lads, I know fine well that you've actually all checked you as well. All yous, right, lads? You've all dealt with this. I fucking know you have. At some point, either you or your kids or a family member or somebody has had a massive shit, a one that is so big that it clogged the toilet and the U-bend. It's clogged it. It is fuck. Oh, Mark's there. Mark, you as well, right? It's clogged it. I know it. It happens in my house. Probably happens like once every 2 weeks, maybe. It might be my boy, right? And it might be shit. It could be like loads of toilet roll. That's like a good one. Or I might have done it. But when you flush it and the toilet goes all the way to the rim and then it doesn't go down because there's something stuck. How do you unblock the toilet? How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do it? You have to see something first. And I'll tell you how I do mine, right? And I'll tell you what. I'm like a toilet warrior. I'll do it the right way. But do you use like do you have like a special stick, like a shitty stick? You put it in, you chop up the poo. How do you do it? How do you get rid of that? How would you get rid of that? I can't eat with other human poo. Bucket. Suction cup. Suction cup, what do you mean? Mark McQueen, not sure that's a good idea, bro. I mean, block my loo, I had to use the brush. So, Mark McQueen sent brush to break it up. Suction cup. Bucket. Bucket. What do you mean, bucket? What? Bucket the water out. But the shit is still... No, listen, right? I just for the missus to sort it out. But, no. It's blocked. At the bottom, in the U-bend, right? There's shit there. There's no suction. You can't do it. There's no suction cup, dude. It's not happening. You can't put a plunger over the top of that. Another bucket of water thrown down, but the shit is blocked. You put another water on top, and the water will flow over onto the floor. Right? That's the top. There's not going down, Mark. It's not going down. It is blocked. Like fuck it. If you flush the toilet again, the whole toilet will flood. Now there's a massive chod stuck in the bend. You have to move the chod. You have to. Do I do it? I'll put my hand in. I'll put my hand in and I push it through and out. If it's mine or my kids, then I do it. Suction cup? Nah. There is no suction cup for that, dude. That is not a suction cup stitch. There isn't a suction cup doing that. Mine and my kids, I feel it's like that DNA connection. I put my hand in and I push it through and I pull my hand out and there's like shit maybe's on my hand, maybe's. That's what I do. Imagine, I can't clip that and put that out as the Men Said show, can I? Like, that's not fucking happening. This is my point. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to try. I did use a shower, spray hot water to dissolve the. What's wrong with you? You just put your hand in and just push it in. Nah. High-end content, right? That's what I'm saying. Can I put this out? I cannot put this out, and therefore I don't want to. That's the point. Once I work it out, right, this will not even be on YouTube. We'll be doing this from the website because I can stream from the website. We'll be doing it from over there because this is not going to be for general consumption. Right? It's not. It's just this is just the new beer, right? Kaz is done. Kaz, then it be done. This is what fucking men have to deal with. This is the thing, like women. You put on your icing on a cake, right? Icing on cakes is cool, but fucking hell, dudes have to put the arm down and push shit through a U-bend. That's what lads have to actually fucking do. And I've done an article on it called "What a Nightmare. What would you do?" Because this is reality. This is definitely going to be in the Men Said show, by the way. So, but with whatever you would do, go on to mensaidinc.co.uk, find What a Nightmare, right? Go in the comments and write down exactly what you would do in that situation, and I will read that out loud in the Men Said show next week. Right, got me another drink. Oh man, this has been such a good show. It's felt like so free. I'm not like bothered about numbers. It's just about us having a laugh, and that's good because I can then focus on the show being the show. The numbers is the tomorrow thing. This is just like the laugh. Oh, it's so much better. Honestly, God, it's so much better. I feel so much nicer at night. I'm not worried because I know the boys are here and it's just about us having a laugh. So thank you for being here. Right. For the break, I'm going to use the EI break of Megan Fox with Oktoberfest. It is October, and I know that October ends with Halloween, but until then, it's fucking Oktoberfest. I'm going to get one last drink. I'm going to have a wee. This is EI Oktoberfest. Sydney Sweeney. Megan Fox is on the beginning. Fucking hell. Kind of whacked. There we have it. That was Big Jugs. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney, Megan Fox. Fucking hell, JEEZO. Oktoberfest. Ian got Oktoberfest. I have a parcel shelf type toilet. It hadn't even left the shelf because of weight and sickness. So plug a call. The show tomorrow went what? So yes. So boys, right? They're going out to go back in. Double diamond effect, because you do it again, right? Is what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to do a show, not a live one. I'm going to do a video. I'm taking the top 5 or 6 kind of stories that I think's the funniest or the best, and the things that we've been talking about. I'm going to take that into the thing, right? And if you want to be involved, and you then go to the website mensaidinc.co.uk and leave your comments on the those stories. So tomorrow what I'll do is when I do the show, I'll say, right, this is what men said, and the men said this, and I'll do it anonymous. I'm not going to say fucking Greg. We went fucking wild about seeing that I used to fucking bite the shit out the toilet. Right, do that. Mark, you fucking hell, JEEZO. Mark's the book Gary Neville. I'll do it anonymous. I said, this is what men. I'm going to say, this is what men said. Men said this about that, those things. And the 5 stories I'm thinking of so far, right, is I want to be like topical. I want to have like fun. Trying to set up the Fox camera in my 3 cats are chasing a mouse around. So I'm going to do Gary Neville, how to unblock a toilet, the gov dot thing, and how that's like 2 people in their entire lives giving tax to do that. I'm going to do some visual on that because that is fucking mental. I'm definitely doing those 3, and we'll see what so now, right, next half hour, it's up to you. What do you want to do next half hour? Do you want to cover some more of the stories that I've got, like the last hour and a half, or do you want to go like more fast pace and go on to Instagram? And on Instagram, I've got JEEZO Bro. So do you want to do JEEZO Bro, which is like fast paced stories, or do you want to go back into some more of the deeper stories that I've got? Because I've still got fucking loads. I've got loads of them. You tell me. Do you want to go into the stories, or do you want to go into JEEZO Bro? Actually, I think when I look at it, I think like JEEZO Bro's probably more. Actually, should we do JEEZO Bro? I'm saying that because I haven't got as many stories. I ain't got as many stories as I thought. JEEZO Bro, yeah, let's do that. Fucking JEEZO Bro, here we go, mate. Oh, whoa, not that one. Hang on, I've got the wrong image on. Why is that on that? 2 cents? I've got the wrong. Ignore Diddy and that giant cock. Ignore that one. There. Do it again. Yeah, ignore Diddy and the giant cock. That's a different story entirely. That's the fucking totally different. That was a different story. We didn't see if you had said let's continue. What was that? Fucking hell, this is fucking mad. JEEZO Bro's hard work though, right? It's hard work. I need to be more sober than I am now because it takes like more effort. I don't know what's happening here. Fucking, I do not get this. This lad gets stopped. I don't know how. No. I cannot understand why this lad gets stopped. Watch this. Watch it again. Makes no sense. Watch here. He takes a nasty liver shot, but he didn't react to it. That feels like high level corruption. That dude's not winning this fight. Referee. That looks like high level corruption. That was an Chegs. I was saying that there's some videos that make me cry at the minute. It's like lasses, right? They've got this massive banana. And say, look at this small banana. Like, that's it. Fuck. Looked savage to me. Yeah, it did.
What is the most disgusting secret you're hiding?
Oh, it's just fucking
This
awesome.
bloke's gone next level here. My wife went out drinking with her friends and got shit-faced. I had to struggle to get her inside. She was blackout drunk, crying, puking. It was a nightmare and not the first time she'd done it. After putting her to bed, I went out to the driveway and shit next to her car door and told her she did it.
So then she cleaned up his shit.
So he's gone with that. Also told her that our neighbour saw her do it. She found it going to work the next day. She's not gone out drinking since, and this was 4 years ago. If she does drink at all, she's one and done.
Win for the boys.
That's pretty full on, isn't it?
That is fantastic. Never felt so good.
That is commitment to the cause.
That is fantastic.
What is...
So did you hear that? I don't know if you heard it or not, but some dude's missus, right, went out, got hammered. Totally hammered, came in, puking everywhere, and he went, you know what, I'm going to teach you a fucking lesson. He went and took a shit on the driveway next to his missus's car and told her that she did it, not the neighbours seen, and she has been fucking away from drink since then. Fuck me. How cool is that? That is so fucking good. Fucking hell. Yeah, listen what? Boss T. There's a place in California, right? Like used to use gators, right? It's like entertainment, and the kids used to ride them. You used to tape them the faces shut, and the kids used to ride them. Like, what the fuck? You need to sort that out, mate. You can do that. But it's me, a Basti, with your crocodile rides. Totally do that. Fucking hell, this dude here. This is real. Fucking £600 dude getting airlifted out of a fucking bed. Like, how the fuck do you get that big? How the fuck do you get a £600? I'm 95 kilo, so I'm 208 pound. I think 208. But I'm in like decent shape, and I've got a little tiny bit of a belly, and it feels like a belly. It feels like weight. Do you know what I mean? How do you get £600? 3 times my weight. It's their glands. Oh, they're eating them. Honestly, it's fucking wild. There's what who's going. Right, oh lads, thanks guys. Got a jet. So it's still my number, £3 of my. Take care, Greg lad. The salivary glands. It's the salivary glands. Oh, this dude here, what a fucking dick. This dude here smashing his fucking TV up, man. What an absolute dick. Can you imagine a fucking Greg, have fun, dude. Catch. Oh, what a dick. What a fucking dick. Not you, Greg. This fucking you. That's me. Hello, Mr. UPS man. What's up, dick? China, man. Fucking hell. This is legit real. So that's a road in China. And something happened. Somebody got stuck. Look at all those lanes. People were stuck there for 1 day. 1 day. Like, something happened. Like, fuck. Millions stuck in China traffic for an entire day. Fucking hell. Imagine that, an entire day stuck in traffic. Oh, fuck. Fucking nasty. So these fellas, right, have got this lad, this apprentice, doing his wheelbarrow test. No, when I was young, right, they've got this poor lad doing a proper wheelbarrow test.
Like I said, right?
Because if it's funny, it's funny. Now, you imagine I would have all kinds doing this. Oh man, how cool is that? Builds our fuckers in the end. But this is so good, isn't it? Wheelbarrow test.
And then just through the finish line then.
Of course, the finish line.
He has passed.
He's passed.
You can give that.
He's got a certificate. I'm shaking hands.
And we've also got a bit of a surprise for you as well.
Because you're the last
You
one.
passed to the last.
Get off this metro now!
This is some Geordie.
Get off the metro now, man!
I don't know what this Geordie's on about.
You're lucky I'm on a suspended sentence, because I won't do your cleaning! You fucking little fucking fuck! You're lucky I'm not racist as well!
I don't know what this Geordie's on about.
You little ratchet!
You little radgy. He doesn't like him.
Oh, when I see you the next time, you're getting it, mate!
I don't understand what's going on.
Get off the metro now, man!
He's got, he's very casual, apart from his shoes. His shoes are very formal. He's like all his formal shoes and total casual uppers. Hey, what's that about? Geordies? What the fuck are you playing at? Is this a Geordie thing?
Up about me. I don't find that funny. I like it because it evens things out without.
So there's this guy called HS Tickety. Have you seen him? I bet he was very proud when he got his certificate.
Sponge melts it. But the problem is, people see this, yeah, and they do not understand, yeah? They do not understand that this is fake, yeah? Older people see this, investors, my family. And they think that
Investors,
I'm
my
a certain
family.
way inclined.
Fucking, I didn't even know who he is. Oh, Shit! Listen to this. This shit's new and real and fresh and raw. Fuck.
California knows how to party. California knows how to party. California knows
Push T.
good guy.
You'll appreciate this. Fuck.
In the city of good old wild. In the city of Compton, we keep it rocking.
It's Tupac. It was the 1950s, a soul singer.
Wild West. A state untouchable, like Elliot Ness. I already put that. The track hits your eardrum like a slug to your chest. Pack a vest for
Fuck.
your Jimmy in the city of sex.
How good is this? It's fucking beautiful.
California.
I've got a better one. There's a better one there.
Police have identified the suspects and
I've seen
located
this.
the 2018 Dodge Charger used in last night's crime. The suspects are believed to be 4 white.
Yes! No, that's right.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
Nothing.
Yeah, just relieved that the police have white identified the suspects.
Exactly. Very white.
Okay, crime is crime and we're all relieved.
Oh, sure, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Violence erupted in the parking lot of a concert.
I like where this is going.
Shabuzi was performing.
Who the heck is Shabuzi?
He's a genius, but this sounds like us.
I've never heard of
Man
Shabuzi.
selling bootleg T-shirts opened fire.
Oh, look at that, buzzer beater. That's you guys all day, 3-2.
This is kind of fun now. Let's keep it rolling. A Florida middle school teacher has resigned after falling in love with an 8th grade student.
4-2.
Suzanne.
That's very white, isn't it? That's very white.
Okay,
Pick a different one.
wait, I haven't finished reading yet. Authorities have charged 38-year-old Lakeisha Williams.
3-3, thank you, sweet baby Lakeisha.
Lakeisha girl, what is you doing?
So, here, listen. This is the we were rolling. This is definitely the we were rolling. I think using the JEEZO Bro on Instagram and some stories, having a laugh. I think that's the way. Anybody still there? Chat. The whole purpose of this is to have a bit interaction, man. It's all about the interactions, the interactions. Oh, here, listen to this. Oh, it's on.
Yes.
Now, the 50s.
Who's back?
Listen to this. Fucking, this is so good, actually. Eminem.
Shady's back.
Without Me.
Tell a
50s. EI's pulled this together. Falcons is wild.
Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
I'm not here.
Na 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 na. I've created a monster, 'cause nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want shady,
EI.
chopped liver.
Wild.
If you want shady, this is what I give you. A little bit of me mixed with some hard liquor. Some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shot at the hospital by the doctor when
Fucking
I'm
wild,
not
isn't it?
cooperating. When I'm rocking the table while he's operating. Hey! You waited this long to stop debating, 'cause I'm back, I'm on the... I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problems complicating, so the FCC won't let me be. Well, let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. So come on, dip, bum on your lip.
Wild.
Come back, jiggle the hip, and wiggle a bit, and get ready, 'cause this is about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits. F you, Debbie. Now this look like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, 'cause we need a little controversy, 'cause it feels so
wild,
empty
isn't it?
without me. This look like
How
a
wild's
job
this?
for me, so everybody just follow me, 'cause we need a little controversy, 'cause it feels so empty
Fucking mad.
without me.
Absolutely mad, isn't it? It's EI is wild anyway, but then I taken, because that's what I'm getting into, right? I'm getting right into these taking hip hop tunes into 50s like fucking sounds, and like it's just constant. This is what I'm saying. You go on X. You go on X for 1 hour, right, and you will be depressed as a motherfucker. You will be depressed. You go on Instagram for an hour, and you come up with like, whoa, have I found Tupac Shakur's tune in a 50s vibe, and like all these AI people singing it, and it's the best thing I've ever felt in my life. Like, Instagram is really positive. FYI, X is fucking negative. It's like it's like poles. You need them both. But it's like poles, and that's where for me, fucking hell, man, JEEZO. Like that came all the way from that. Hey, Chegs, you push them this.
Caps off mid-stride, that's textbook to the recliner. Pass made, first sip.
Yeah, man.
This is a secured facility. You need to step away from these residents.
I'm just trying to talk to somebody. I heard there's a retired Navy boxer here. I'm scouting my next fight.
A retired Navy boxer here. I'm scouting my next fight.
Don't blame it on sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times.
Middle-aged white man.
Don't blame it on sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times.
Middle-aged white man.
Well. You know what I think about that? And it is true. What a fucking dick. Right? What a fucking dick Gary is, man. He's a fucking bell end, man. He really is. What a fucking bell end. Oh, yes, he's a fucking dick. Fucking dick.
A plan. Breakfast. 1 cornflake, toasted with low-fat spread. Drink.
I don't think this is
lunch. Small.
Move on. So this is. Yeah, listen. William Hansen, right? A stag and hen do's getting out of control. He says, stag do's are unnecessary and uncouth. Jamie Richardson says, stag do's are mint. Right, I'm pissed. I'm sorry, I'm pissed. Dude on the bottom says stag do's are mint. Dude on the top says some are fucking posh. Fuck him. Oh, this is so good. Have you seen these? There's a load of these going round. So this is. I'll stop it. So this is a dude, right? He's doing a prank on his girlfriend. So now you can take like an AI girl, put her in your real life world. Fucking that's like a vine, and then make her do things, and then send those pictures to your missus to say, "Oh, the cleaner's here." But like lasses doing it to dudes as well, right? Okay. So he said, "Oh, look at her," and she's like, "What the fuck are you about?" So she starts phoning 3 times. She says, "Why is she posing? Why is she answer the phone?" It's fucking it is. Mind, lasses are doing it to lads as well, right? Lasses are doing it to lads as well. It is so good.
Hi guys.
Oh, Dapper. Dapper came back. Do you know who Dapper is?
Thanks for joining me
this?
at the annual press narrative meeting.
What does narrative mean? It's telling people what to think, isn't it?
That's it. Exactly that, mate. We call it brainwashing. Now, the point of this meeting is to work out who we're going to blame all of this lot on.
Yeah, we'll have that. Yeah, angry middle-aged white men. I'm not angry. Yes, you are. Get in character. Oh, sorry, mate.
Great roar. You are right. Angry, middle-aged white men.
Yeah, this is going to be a piece of piss.
Up first, it's a big one. How can we get the angry, middle-aged white men to put the grrr in grooming gangs? I see where you're going with this. I love it.
Angry, middle-aged white men are too busy being angry, white and middle-aged. Yeah, it's a parent, isn't it? Exactly.
All right, nailed it. Next up, bus bombings.
Bus drivers? They are all angry, to be fair. And white, probably. And guess how old they all are? Middle-aged.
Love it. They're getting angry behind the wheel, going over speed bumps too quick and setting off perfectly innocent suicide vests. Wicked. Next up, good old car rammings.
Ah, another easy one. Is it? Oh yeah,
That builder's new. That is new. So that's Dapper. I don't know who the lad is in the red.
I'll take that. Lovely.
That's Dapper.
Smashing it. Right, next up, and the final one, birth defects and genetic disorders in kids because of cousin fucking.
Oh, nice. Yes, we can. Yeah, angry middle-aged white men nicking all the fit birds.
Really?
Mine's rank. That's why you're angry, isn't it? Fair enough.
All right.
So I don't know who the red guy is, right? But Dapper. So like Dapper Laughs. He got like fucking Dapper Laughs was like banned, cancelled like a few years back, but he's came back because he's done what we want to do, get away from like the internet and bring it into us. Do you know what I mean? Like the website, and I will push out the YouTubes, but I be more in. That Dapper's done that, and he's fucking hilarious. He's getting really famous again, and he's a really good fucking dude. That Dapper dude. It's honestly, it's the future. Away from social media is the future. Totally. The air don't even know where it's going. Look at this. I've seen this parked up before. I've seen this parked up before. That was 2023. Yeah, I was wild. Fucking wild. So, who loves Bruce Lee? That's against Brock. Right, I'm gonna go for another drink. Actually, I'm gonna put on back the Oktoberfest video. Sorry, I need another drink. I'll be back in a second. Howdy! I'm back. Right. How we doing? It does feel good, right, to like, not worry about the numbers. Like tomorrow I'll worry about the numbers, but this is like fucking nice and relaxing. Like it's like a proper like pub vibe Friday. Well, here we got some AI imagery of Bruce Lee versus whoever. Now this is Brock Lesnar, isn't it? Is it Brock? It is Brock Lesnar. Fucking size of Brock compared to Bruce Lee. That's Alex. Is that Alex Pereira? Alright. Tyson. Oh, I like that lineup. Muhammad Ali. That's John Jones. Oh, fuck. That's Gaethje, isn't it? Justin Gaethje? Don't know who that dude is. That's Jean-Claude Van Damme. Fucking hell. Imagine that. Imagine all that. Have you heard this before? It can be used for many things. So the cover baguette. Oh, in shit news,
This looks like
this guy's cover a baguette right, with chocolate. They put it in a toilet as if it's a massive super chode. We've done the big chode talk. A fart sprayer.
Excuse me, you guys might want to check this out. Look, follow me. It smells horrible. Look at that. Hey. Ooh.
The guy that see the big chode, he's picking up.
You guys eat it. You guys eat it.
No.
So we need to put it on the trash right here.
Hey, over here. Hey, right here, right here.
Did you guys have the security?
Over here.
Can you put this in the
Hey, over there.
No.
Over there. Over there. There's a trash can. There's a trash can.
Massive chode, man.
Over there. No.
Yeah, this is 2 packs of coke in the WF ring coming in.
Yo, anybody back there think they got the heart to step up? I'm right here.
Fuck. Here's B.I.G.
No way. You've been running your mouth all week, champ, talking like the throne's yours, but you standing in my house now.
Fucking
This
EI's
ring,
wild.
this is
What y'all doing? What y'all doing, guys? What you doing? What y'all doing? That is so inviting, isn't it? That is inviting. I think it's called presenting. I think that's called presenting. Fucking, this is bad. Scooby is funny. That one I was in. That one was.
Zo, bijna de achterkant eraf. Godverdomme.
7 career wins.
Oh, this
Let's
cunt
go
here.
down to Mobil
Oh.
1 victory lane, Dylan.
He falls out and lands on his neck. He's in hospital. Look at this. Watch this. He slips. He lands and breaks his neck, I think. Poor cunt.
You man keep talking like the block looks after itself, yeah? It don't. We put in the graph and you know.
Why do people build these houses on sticks? Like, why does this happen? Why do they do that? Like, why do they do that? I do not get the sticks house, and I expect that it's ever going to last forever.
gangsters, attitude warriors of Formula Drift. Frederick Oswald.
Oh, it's Greg's! We didn't get the Greg's Cup, but here it is. Greg's Pub. This is it. Called Golden Flick.
What?
Up about.
Catch up.
Police have.
This is a.
Here's your wig.
That's real, eh? It's a pub that they've taken over a
Hi,
pub
guys.
with Gregsness, and now it's a Greg's Pub. Alright, it's real.
7.
You
Hawkins still out front.
This is real as well. Hawkins.
Main Street, 327 kilometers
Hawkins fucking was fast. Hawkins was always a fast driver, always.
Look at that speed down the main street, 327 kilometers.
Marlborough Grid Girls. Jeez, oh man. Fucking hell. Why did Grid Girls have to go here? Jeez. They should have always been here. Always. They fucking hell. Jeez, oh. Grid Girls. Greg's do like a shop. Greg's do like a shop, dude. Nothing. Oh, I've seen that before. Make Greek girls great again. Seen that? This is fucking a wow. Right, so anyway, let's stop the show, right? Because like the question is, how did you feel about this? How was this? It's more like I want to go more casual. So like the sections, like fast and slow. How you feel about it? I hope this has been like decent again, right? I hope we've had fun tonight. I'm gonna push out tomorrow like a show. I'm gonna do a show tomorrow. You can see it, but this I feel this leads into tomorrow. I hope this is like. I hope you find something with us, like a connection. I want to be more chilled. I want to not worry about like putting together something, right? I want to be more like Rob, like you say, like a hangout. Like if you see something that pushes me in a direction, I want to go that direction. That's the whole thing. That's the thing. That's what I'm thinking. Well, honestly, this is the future. The future. So tomorrow, I'm going to do the Men's Head show. So get in on the website. If you want your comments and thoughts read out on the show, I'll do Gary Neville's sausage. I'll do the toilet one. I'll do the gov.uk one. And the other two, I'll put the logo of the Men's Head show. I'll put the logo on them, so you'll see the logo on the article. Get in, get your comments in, and I'll read them out. That's how we're gonna do it. So get your shit in on there, and we'll have some fun. Right, we're gonna bounce. Right, we're gonna go with Mark McQueen. Needed you. That's what it is, lads. I love you. I'll chat you on WhatsApp in a second. Fucking love yous. Thank you so much, boys. Love yous. Fucking I love yous.